So, just in case if it didn't go through, this is the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney trilogy, which starts off with Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Justice for All, Justice for All, and then Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulations. But obviously we're going to be starting off with the first game, so if you want to press new game, yeah, this one. And we're going to start with episode 1, the first Turnabout. So if you want to go ahead. Yep. Damn it. Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I've got to find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it.
Why you got a bullet in his forehead?
So it's August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court, Defense Lobby number 2. Boy, am I nervous.
Right.
You want to change that voice? Oh, hi, Chief.
Whew, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your client as well.
Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor.
A favor? You mean you need the defendant before this case?
Yes. Actually, I kinda owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney.
Well, that's news to me.
I want to help him out in any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over. My life, everything is all over.
Is that your client screaming over there?
Yeah, it's him. I think I should give him this voice, actually. Like death, despair. Oh, you'll see what. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die.
Sounds like he wants to die.
Yeah. Nick. Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me that death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me, who took my baby away? This person responsible for your girlfriend's death. The newspapers say it was you. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested, the unlucky sap dating her, Larry Butz, my best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That and I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm gonna do. August 3rd, 10 a.m. exactly, very punctual. District Court, room number 2. So I have a couple of voices that I could give him.
Give him the most sustainable one, because you're gonna have to do this guy a lot. That's what I did with the boss. I feel like she's gonna be like a recurring character, so.
So there's one that I like from the Ace Attorney dub that I see. Kind of sounds like Optimus Prime. It's like, the court is now in session. Like, but I don't know about that. But there's one that one other person's like, the court is now in session for the trial of Larry Butz. that sort of thing. But I don't know. I need to think of a, because the idea is I take all the male characters, you take all the female characters, obviously. And the voice that I was kind of giving was like Master Roshi, from Dragon Ball.
It's got a lot of vocal corrects in it and stuff, though. It doesn't feel like it's gonna be long-term sustainable as much.
Like, the court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butz.
What about your, okay, have you ever tried to do your commercial man voice?
My commercial man?
Yeah, like the commercial man voiceovers for, like, movies and stuff. In a world where zombies rule.
Well, that's kind of what I was doing. The court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butz. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll work with that. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to assert your
readiness.
Your assertion. Yes, Your Honor.
Sorry. Excellent.
Hands shaking, like you say, baby. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butz, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me what's the victim's name? Ooh, I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. It's... Wait. Uh-oh. No way, I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here.
Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name?
Oh, the victim, of course. I know the victim's name. I just forgot temporarily.
I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press the R button to check it at any time, okay?
No, okay, what's an R button?
Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you.
It's quite the voice. Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case?
It was definitely Cinder Block.
I mean...
I think it was Cindy Stone. I'm pretty sure.
Are you sure? You can check the court record.
I could, but I'm gonna gamble on this because I'm pretty sure this is the correct one. I think that's what I remember from the beginning.
You might not want to keep guessing, you know?
Mia Fey is the character I'm literally voicing right now, so she's not dead. It's definitely not Cinder Block, so process of elimination.
Yeah. Also, thank you, Darren Root. I really appreciate it. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? You want to check the court record now?
You know what? Just for the sake of doing it one time.
Okay. Well, we can look. We only have a couple of things. There's our. Well, go to the first thing. Go to the first thing. So it's our attorney's badge. No one would believe I was a defense attorney if I didn't carry this. And then this is Cindy's autopsy report. Time of death, 7... oh, wait, hang on. Yeah, I guess the tablet just kind of auto shut down here. There we go, that's fine.
It went sleepy.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, so, Cindy's autopsy report. Time of death, 7/31, which is
the
July? July 31st, from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Cause of death, loss of blood due to a blunt trauma.
That's an odd time, but...
Between 4 and 5 p.m.?
Yeah, you'd think you'd wait till about later in the afternoon to hit somebody in the head, you know?
I mean... It is what it is. She died because she was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed.
Geez, this is all it takes to be a lawyer? Sign me up.
Yeah. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you.
I just passed the bar.
Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then. First, a question for the prosecution, Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what the object was? The murder weapon was the statue of the Thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into evidence. Statue. A statue in the shape of the Thinker. It's rather heavy. Add to the court record.
Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use the R button to check the court record frequently.
Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butz, to the stand. Chief? What do I do now?
Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate.
Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Ahem. Mr. Butz, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy! We were great together! We were Romeo and Juliet! Cleopatra and Mark Anthony! Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped! She just wasn't taking my phone calls! Or seeing me, ever!
He's kinda twitching, bro.
What to do you anyway? Mr. Butz, what you described is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you, and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean by one of them? Lies! All lies! I don't believe a word of it! Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Who was in Paris?
The victim.
Passport. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on July 30th, the day before the murder.
Cindy Stone, excuse me.
Indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder.
Oh no, I'm the one that's new to it, not him. He knows everything about them.
Yeah.
I did happen to peek over there.
Oh no, I know the naming themes. She doesn't.
I thought the cinder block was a funny non-choice though.
Well, I mean, they kind of like with Cindy Stone, and Cinder Block, like that. They just kind of gave that one to you.
It's funny though.
So I already read this, right? Right?
I believe so.
Indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way! The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts.
Looks like he's one of them.
Nah. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude! We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butz, what do you think of her now?
Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question.
Yeah. Yeah. Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I? So wait and see what happens, or stop him from answering. I'm giving you full reign.
I mean...
Okay, can you say that again?
So, how he feels about her now is irrelevant because she's dead, right?
I mean, you've got choices. Larry may be many things that Pim isn't one. Yeah, that's true. But yeah, but you've got a choice to make. So, like I said, I'm giving you full reign.
You know what? I'm gonna choose chaos one time.
Might be better not to get involved in this one. Well, Mr. Butz. Dude, no way! That cheating she-dog! I'm gonna die! I'm just gonna drop dead! Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Let's continue with the trial, shall we?
Yeah, that didn't really give us anything useful.
It didn't really like help him like in his like character wise now.
No, I'm saying it didn't really provide much of anything.
No, not in information wise, but as far as like you know what the judge thinks of him, that sort of. I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy. This is so not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, didn't you? Did you not? Go. Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did, and maybe I didn't.
Oh man, is he gonna turn into the Joker?
Uh-oh, he went. What do I do now?
So he said he was guilty at the beginning, but then he also said somebody else killed her. So...
You want to just...
Let him talk.
Have him answer honestly?
Yeah, just...
Okay.
Let him talk.
I know. I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth. Yeah, I was there. I went. Order. Well, Mr. Butz. Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man. So, like, I didn't see her. Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butz is lying. Well, that simplifies matters. Who was your witness? The man who found the victim's body.
Oh, and he's not under suspicion?
Just before making the gruesome discovery, he saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime.
Conveniently.
Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring it Mr. Frank Sawit to the stand. Mr. Sawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct? Oh yes, newspapers, yes. Mr. Sawit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder.
Because you saw it. I like how very happy this man is.
I was going door to door, selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because He left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant sitting right over there.
Okay, so we already know he's lying. Because the body was found between 4 and 5, not 1.
The time of death was estimated between 4 and 5, yes.
So he couldn't have found her dead at 1.
Right. Go. Theory, why didn't you tell the truth? Can't defend you against a testimony like that? Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so if there's a blackout, that means there was no light. How did Mr. saw it?
This was during the day.
If it was a blackout inside of a building at 4 or 5 p.m., he wouldn't have been able to saw much anything.
There could have been a window open. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sowett used was one of those. Yeah, you see the windows open.
Okay, so that's inside the room. That doesn't guarantee that there's light in the hallway, because most apartment buildings don't have windows in the hallway.
Well, this is like a studio. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Let's see, blackout record. Says electricity to Ms. Stone's building was out from noon to 6 on the day of the crime. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You may begin with your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor.
Alright, this is it, the real deal.
What exactly am I supposed to do?
Why does the voice that I'm doing for her sound like a Yu-Gi-Oh boss? Why? You exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave.
Lies? What? He was lying?
Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty?
How do I prove he's not?
You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face.
Okay.
Open the court record with the R button, then point out contradictions in the testimony.
What's an R button?
Phoenix, we've been through this too many times already.
Yeah.
No, he said 1 p.m., but the body was found between 4 and 5.
The body was
estimated dead.
Estimated dead between 4 to 5, which I'm assuming
is a contradiction.
Yeah, which is what you're gonna maybe find the part where he contradicted himself and then present the evidence, right? I'm assuming that's what you're doing. I'm assuming that's what you're doing, right?
You what?
You're gonna find the statement he had said and then present the evidence. Oh, sorry.
I don't know, do you think I should try for this one, or do you think it's a tiny detail?
I mean, I'd say...
Like I said, if the building's blacked out, odds are he did not actually see a man.
Okay, so when
to be able to identify him.
Okay, so when they refer to a blackout, they refer to there's no electricity.
Yeah, no light.
It doesn't mean that it was dark. As a matter of fact, you saw like the illustration. The window was open and the sun was shining. So presume that it was still light enough for him to be able to see it. Maybe, try to find a statement that's like more direct, like clearly contradictory.
Okay.
Yeah, because he says that he saw it from the doorway.
Okay, so he's contradicting himself right here.
Yeah. No, wait. Like
this?
Sure?
Okay, read
Sure.
this. Read this.
Yeah,
okay.
he wasn't able. He said he wasn't able to go outside. He was standing at the doorway. Thought that. Yeah.
How would he know?
Because there was a blackout.
I mean, I guess that's fair. Alright. Okay, so this is the biggest contradiction right here.
Yeah.
So what is that?
That's more in your
what is that? L?
So no. L is the press for more details about a certain statement. If you want to present your evidence, that would be R. And then to present it, it would be, I believe it's X.
Objection!
There you go. You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes that the time of death at some time after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Oh, that's... This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sword, why were you certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question.
Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one and their whole story falls apart.
Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? You see, I found the body, or when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? Keep going.
It's a blackout. How did he hear the TV?
Keep going. I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program.
Which wouldn't work without the power.
That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the...
Right. You know what to do.
I've got this one.
Carry on, my wayward son. Okay, so...
If you want to go back to his statement, yeah, there you go.
So, do you think I should do it on this one, or... that one?
You know, I actually don't remember if this was an occasion where either statement would work, actually. There are some cases where, like, the same evidence...
What do we think, chat?
Well, no, don't. Because they'll actually give you the answer, and I don't want them to do that. I think, we should try to just try and see which one of these statements is the... So you want to start with that one?
Yeah, might as well. Wait,
X.
it's X.
Objection!
Yep, there you go. Hold it right there! Prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. Yeah, so I think using that evidence on either one of those statements would have worked. Yeah. The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Solid? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Why? Ah, but wait, I remember now. Mr. Solid, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem... Oh, wait. That, and you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor.
Yeah, that was funny.
It, must have been the shock of finding the body.
Yeah, sure.
Very well, Mr. Solid. Let's hear your testimony once more, please.
So if he lies a third time, does he just get kicked out? Is that how lawyer work? Does anybody in chat know how lawyer work?
Like I said, don't look at chat, please.
They're not even talking about the game. Like, he said something about one of the characters specifically.
Yeah.
And stuff. He's not giving anything away.
Yeah. I just don't want to give them ideas.
Alright, let's see if this man will tell the truth for once.
Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it.
Okay, saw it.
There was a table clock in the apartment.
Really?
Oh. It wasn't there. Wasn't there? I guess there was supposed to be like a question mark, but I confused me. Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim.
This is blatant lies. What the hell?
That must have been what I saw.
Okay, so which one do I address first?
You saw a clock. I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. I'm giving you the reins here. I believe you can figure this out.
I mean, I see two problems here.
Yeah.
The blackout once again. Because table clock implies that it has to stay on a table because it's plugged in there.
Not necessarily. I mean,
a wind-up clock can go anywhere.
One, it could be battery powered. Two, it could be like one of those.
Okay, let's give them the
ones with the hands that you kind of have.
Okay, then let's go for the blatant one.
Or you could press any one of these statements to get more information. You could do that. X the prison.
You said I can select them to get more information on them.
No. I said you can press the statement to get more information on that particular statement.
Anyway, I think this is the evidence I need right here. I'm pretty sure.
We'll see.
Objection!
There you go. Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock?
That's a good screenshot for somebody to take.
What? Your objections and your evidence? Just who do you think you are?
The guy spanking you, apparently.
Just answer the question, Mr. Sawit. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock.
What? Is he looking at the same thing we are?
Your Honor, if I may... Yes, Mr. Payne. As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. But the neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. I see. The murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock.
Well, how is that proved? He said it was a clock. How about we test and see if it is a clock?
Do you have any problems with this testimony now?
Yes.
Your Honor, there's a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way that he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hands. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction.
Give me a freebie, thanks.
Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he... You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor.
You getting a little hoarse? Gotta hydrate, guys. Don't forget to hydrate, guys.
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm not talking about just you, I'm talking about them too.
Yeah. Mr. Solid. The sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. The voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never. Look, the clock, I heard, no, I mean, I saw.
Bruh.
Shut up! I hate you!
Bruh, did you just slap me with your toupee, bruh? F's in the chat for the toupee.
It was him, I tell you, I saw him! He killed her! He should have burned! Give him death! Order in the court, I say.
Yeah, no, he's guilty. I'm sorry.
Your Honor, a moment, please.
We didn't even come to trial for this man, and he done incriminated himself. Wow. And this is this is why you have to plead the fifth.
There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. Mr. Wright. Your Honor, you claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I'd better think it through carefully. Like, oh, I was having a hard time reading that. Go ahead. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Solid heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker, after all. So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Solid heard and the actual time of death.
Wow.
So, Mr. Solid, try to talk your way out of this one. You forgot one thing. Uh-oh, what's he talking about now? While it may seem like that bucket is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? You can't prove that, you don't have a case. is right. How am I gonna prove that? Damn it. It was so close. Mr. Wright. It seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. That means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Solid. I come all this way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal! Lawyers are all slime. Let's had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now.
Not so fast, Mr. Solid.
Mia! I mean, Chief!
Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think.
But, Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow that day of the murder. Nobody can prove that.
Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking it out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? I mean, she's encouraging you not to give up, so I'd say, there's probably a reason, yeah.
Wait! Maybe I can prove it!
You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let him have it.
Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on that day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. Let's see the evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. Tell me your thinking process, sweetheart.
I'm just trying to think about why any of these could be the reason.
Okay. By the way, I wasn't saying that to be like, oh, you're going so slow or something. I wasn't saying that or anything. I was just like, I'm curious to know what your thought process is.
Can't really examine anything closer. Not really anything else I can do with these things. None of it really actually seems to make any sense.
I will say this. In Ace Attorney, no piece of evidence here is useless. There's never a piece of evidence that you're gonna get that's never gonna get used.
Okay, is that your way of telling me the passport is the only thing I haven't used?
Well, I was just telling you just as as a measure. However, the attorney's badge will never be like a piece of evidence that you'll ever present in the court itself.
That's a bad hit, but okay.
The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there.
Oh, actually,
this clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Solid? Or should I say, Mr. Dead?
Is this the first Diddy trial? Did he have a heart attack?
No, he was just foaming at the mouth. Order, I say. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness. He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly. And find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butz, not guilty. And with that, this court is adjourned.
Yay!
Turns out that Frank Solid was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Solid let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Solid grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lana. So it started at 10 and it ended at 2. How many hours was that?
11, 12, 1.
4.5 hours. A 4.5 hour trial. Even though for us it was like an hour. Yeah.
A little over an hour, but
I say, huh? Okay, yeah. Go ahead.
I want to say that the burglar story is kind of lame. I was kind of hoping that I was kind of hoping that the story was going to be, because the lawyer guy just mentioned it earlier, that Mr. Sawit was going to be one of the sugar daddies that just took her to Paris, and then she's breaking up with him and he got pissed off and killed her. Like, that's what I was thinking it was going to be.
Yeah, I could see that, but this is the first case of the first game. You know,
yeah,
you kind of ease people in it, not give them like a big old like complicated sort of thing. We're getting there. Yeah. We're getting there. I promise you. And I feel like we should play some of the next case. You know. Ooh, I still can't believe we won.
Right. Good job in there. Congratulations.
Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you.
Oh, hey, I have that same top. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note.
Never seen Chief looking this happy.
Yeah, I'm saying the top that she has under her blazer.
Yeah, huh?
It's like my little corset, strapless, black top.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I was saying. I have the same one.
If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Oh, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon.
We need to have him committed.
Admitted, not committed. Good. No, wait, I mean bad. Bad, bad, bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Wendy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a... Nah, never mind.
Congratulations, Harry.
Harry?
Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butz, innocent.
Well, thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner? Movie? My treat.
Oh no, I couldn't.
Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present.
He's just allowed to walk off with that? A present for me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that...
Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me.
Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento.
Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool.
Wow, that switch up is real fast.
Don't that make you just want to cry?
Oh, there it is.
Larry.
Are you so sure?
Hey, squeeze me?
I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way.
Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay.
Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him?
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? You want me to just tell you?
Is she saying the fact that she kept the statue?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? What about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever. She probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? Pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better.
Right. I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off?
Yeah, I guess so.
Say, how about dinner? On me. We'll drink a toast to innocent butts.
Yeah.
Speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him?
Yeah, part at least.
You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks.
And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us, unless you count the clock he gave Mia. I didn't know it then. That clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell Chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. If you're super curious, we can play part